Dr. Algalves explains how we might use guilt as a positive outcome.
Well, you know, guilt keeps us from doing things we don't think it's right to do. Isn't it? I mean, guilt's gotten kind of a bad rap, but guilt is what keeps us from doing things that'll hurt other people or that we feel bad about. So, you know, I say if you don't want to feel guilty, don't do things that make you feel guilty. You know, that's how you avoid being guilty. Just don't do it. Well, it can be overused, excessive, used to beat people, beat themselves on the back and, you know, sort of penitentiary. But it seems to me quite useful. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be in a world that didn't have any guilt in it. It's like, you know, here's an example from my life. I really hate it when people pull out of me, in front of me when I'm driving, and somebody pulls in front of me and makes me slow down or stop. I really don't like it. I hate it. And so because of that, I don't do that to other people. I'm very careful about it because I know that it makes me so mad. And I do not pull out in front of people. I will just wait. You know, that's an example of how this can be useful too. It can help you be more compassionate, be more considerate of other people. So what I'm going to do now is do a little exercise with you that you can use sometimes when you know you're feeling a powerful emotion. You know it, but you don't know what it's about. You don't know. And what I'm going to do is help you quiet down here. And because I think sometimes it can be helpful to quiet down and get the noise level down far enough so you can hear what's coming up. So what I'd like you to do is put the workbooks to the side if you would. You don't have to, but it will help you if you do that. And just notice how it feels to be sitting in that seat. And focus your attention on how solidly you sit in that seat. And notice how it feels for gravity to pull you into that seat and for you to allow gravity to pull you into the seat. And you can notice how it feels for your buttocks to rest against the chair of the seat. And as you sit there, you can become calmer and more relaxed. And you can imagine that as you breathe out the tension and the anxiety, and it just drips out of your fingers and your toes, so that with each breath you become a little calmer, a little more focused inside, quieter. And as you sit there, you can bring your attention to your breathing. And just notice your breathing. That steady in and out. And you can notice how it feels as you breathe in and your belly expands. You breathe out, belly goes in. And you can notice how it feels for the breath to pass your nostrils and your mouth. And you can just become absorbed in the sensation of calmness, relaxation, and noticing that calm feeling. And as you do this, you'll notice that thoughts will come into your mind because you really can't stop your mind from thinking. But what you can do is you can notice the thought and let it go. You don't have to hang on to the thought. You can just notice it and let it go and go back to the breathing. So what we're going to do for 2 minutes is just sit here, focused on your breathing, and as a thought comes up, you can notice it and let it go. Come back to the breathing. And if 25 thoughts come up, that's fine. Notice them. Back to the breathing. I'd like you also now to see if you can notice any sensation in your body. Could be a tightness or queasiness, or an easiness, or fuzziness, pulsing, heavy, weak. Just any sensation. Could be pain, some kind of pain. And as you focus on that sensation, you can follow it and stick with it and just see if it goes anywhere in your body. It's amazing how when you quiet down like this, you can become aware of sensations in your body and pay attention to them and follow them. And even if they're pain, you can notice them and see what happens to them. Okay. And now I'm going to count to 3, and as I reach 3, you can come back into the room as you want to. 1, 2, 3.